真実にたどり着くことができるのでしょうか。運命よ、ここにいでよ。
剣に誓う。我が剣よ、影に従え。
火力全開。
判決を下す。Alright, what is going on, guys? SpitefulHopes back again, coming at y'all with a breakdown on 1.3. Everything's in the Discord. Feel free to join. Link will be in the description. And without further ado, let's just get right into it. Genshin Impact wins Tap 2020 Game of the Year, a Chinese Game Awards for mobile gaming. I don't think that we actually got, I was going to say compensation. I don't think that we got rewards for that, unfortunately. A player satisfaction survey is going to be coming soon. To ensure that all players have the best possible Genshin Impact experience, our devs will soon begin performing update maintenance. So that's going to be coming out soon. Estimated maintenance is to take 5 hours. You can preload this update through the actual launcher, which is going to be pretty good. Maintenance compensation will be roughly 300 primos, 60 Primogems for every hour the servers are down. No change to compensation amount if the update is completed early. So pretty much if the update takes longer, we get rewarded even more. If they finish it early, then we won't get shafted, and then they won't reduce the compensation Primogems, which is nice. Eligibility: all travelers who have reached adventure rank 5 or above by the 3rd of February. Our developers will distribute compensation to travelers via in-game mail within 5 hours after the update maintenance is finished. Please log in and claim it before version 1.3 ends. The mail will expire in after 30 days, so don't forget to claim the attached compensation in time. So plenty of time if you actually play the game. Now, going into it, new character, 5-star character, Vigilant Yaksha Xiao Animo. Finally, we are getting the god himself, Xiao. Hopefully he's as busted as he was inside the closed beta. We'll see how that goes. Obviously everyone's subject to change, right? Elemental skill, Limistatic Wind Cycling. Xiao instantly lunges forward. His elemental burst, Bane of All Evil. He goes into his visored form. During the event, wish Invitation to Mundane Life. The event exclusive 5-star character Xiao. Keep in mind, Xiao is only going to be here for roughly 2 weeks, so I'm going to be interested to see if they start pumping out banners every 2 weeks and then putting in a premium character. Like Keqing, honestly, this is going to be a character that's coming out after Xiao. She's already out in the premium pool, obviously. I don't recommend summoning for her, not because her banner is necessarily bad or that she's a bad character, but just because since she's in the premium pool, chances are you will pull her eventually. You're more likely to pull her eventually, as opposed to someone like, say, Xiao, Ganyu, and previous other limited units that aren't in the premium pool. It's very possible that they could put those characters into the premium pool, along with Keqing, Mona, Diluc, Chi-Chi, and Jean. But since we have no word on that yet, I'd say it's safe to, like, for the foreseeable future until they start doing that, it's safe to assume that they're not going to do that yet or soon, right? Okay, so going into it, let's see who he comes out with. A 4-star Diona Cryo, so we do have a support healer unit, Diona. That's okay, that's pretty good. Uncrowned Lord of the Ocean, Baido. Okay, is it Baido or Beidou? I'll call it Beidou for just because she's Bei. Uncrowned Lord of the Ocean. So Beidou, she's going to be pretty good. Blazing Rift, Xinyan, Pyro will have their wish drop rates greatly increased. That's going to be pretty good. Like, honestly, Beidou, I've seen her do some crazy stuff. Diona's a good support. Xinyan, I haven't really seen too much on Xinyan. I know that a lot of people do like her, though, or at least the ones that actually built her up and took the time to do so. So, I mean, honestly, this is not a bad banner, and since Xinyan and Diona are relatively new in terms of, like, if you're a free-to-play player and you've been waiting for Xiao, chances are you've been saving unless you caved and started summoning for everybody else, like Albedo, Ganyu, Zhongli, etc. So, for those that have saved, like, you probably have, like, you might have even skipped those banners and didn't pull Xinyan or Diona, right? So, I mean, honestly, that's a pretty good banner. Going into the Keqing banner, you have Bennett. Ooh, Bennett's good. Bennett's really good. Barbara and Ningguang. Oh, Ningguang's coming out in the Keqing banner. Interesting. Yeah, I mean, Bennett's probably like the best 4-star in the game. Like, he's actually, yeah, he went from being like, he's like the Naruto of this dude is like the Naruto of Genshin Impact. Like, he's like underestimated, undervalued, nobody cares about him, and then people actually like realize his worth, and now he's like Hokage. More character events wishes to follow during 1.3. This could be referring to a Zhongli banner or a Hu Tao banner or both. Event wishes to follow during version 1.3. That could very well be the Zhongli rerun that people were talking about. New weapons: Primordial Jade Cutter, the 5-star sword, Staff of Homa, Lithic Spear, and Lithic Blade. During the event wish Epitome Invocation from after version 1.3, the event exclusive Primordial Jade Cutter and Polearm Primordial Jade Wing Spear will have their wish drop rates greatly increased. Staff of Homa, Polearm, that's going to be for Hu Tao. Lithic Spear, Polearm, and Lithic Blade Claymore will appear in future event wishes. So that's probably going to be the one that is coming out after this. That's probably going to be coming out with, I don't know if it's possible that I feel like this would come out with Hu Tao instead of Qing. Because, like, if you're coming out with, I'm not sure on the Lithic Spear, but we'll see if we can get more info on that. New events, gameplay duration, take part in the flagship event Lantern Rite for a chance to win a 4-star Leeway character of your choice. That's going to be really good for players, like say you want a dupe of your favorite character. I know a lot of people have like Fischl, like I know my girl's waiting for Chungyun. Bro, I spent $300, we got 2 Chungyuns. Like we only wanted Chungyuns, I got 2 Chungyuns. And then I also pulled 2 Zhonglis in Diluc. She just wanted Chungyun, bro. I mean, she's not complaining that she pulled the 5 stars, aside from like she didn't have enough XP books at the time. But like it's just funny that it's like you summon for a 4-star and you end up getting everything else. Lantern Rite Tales. Unlock criteria: the origin of the lanterns, guest flocks from afar, glow of 1,000 lanterns. So just do the story quest. Requests will no longer be available to complete after the gameplay ends February 28th. Okay, so that's going to be here for an entire month pretty much. Complete the quest: origins of the lanterns, Leeway Theater Mechanicus. Each attempt costs 1 Xiao lantern. Xiao lanterns can be crafted at a crafting bench, and the required materials can be obtained by gathering plants and ore or by defeating specified enemies. Progressing through the stages of Festive Fever unlocks new maps, new mechanici, higher upgrade levels, and increased difficulty levels. So pretty much it's just gonna be another a co-op event. That's gonna be good. I hope it's fun. I did enjoy the last co-op event, the hypostasis. That was pretty good. Xiao Market duration stage 1, 2, and 3 will be available from the 10th, then the 14th, and the 18th, and that will run all the way until March 7th. Spend peace talismans at the Xiao Market to purchase items including Hero's Wit, character level up materials, talent level up materials, the crowns for talent level. That's going to be really good. Name card style, celebration lantern, and let's see what else we got here. Reach the Festive Fever stage, a glow of 1,000 lanterns, and spend 1,000 peace talismans to receive one of the following 4-star characters. So that's pretty much what it's going to be. Oh, never mind. So it's not a complete select there. I thought that you would be able to choose whatever 4-star you wanted. It looks like we are going to have the chance between Zhangling, Jingyan, Beidou, Ningguang, Xingqiu, and Chungyun. I know my girl's definitely picking Chungyun. You may claim only 1 character in this way, and may fortune find you log in on 7 days, received intertwined fates. 10, like you literally just get a multi. That's pretty damn good. So from the 11th to the 26th total login days, once you hit 7 login days, you will have gotten an entire multi. That's actually pretty generous. I'm actually pretty cool with that. I'm completely satisfied with that. 5 flushes of fortune. After the version 1.3, during the event, can claim a curious camera from Jitong. Take pictures of specified targets, collect photos of 5 different colors to exchange them for a fortune trove to obtain primos, hero's wit, and other rewards. More events to follow during version 1.3. New world quests. A total of 26 festive world quests will become available over the course of the Lantern Rite event, accessible from Lantern Rite Tales on the events menu. A further world quest, Bowkeeper, Dynslave, will also be added. That's going to be interesting. So Dynslave is finally going to be, I don't know if he's actually going to show up, but if he shows up, that'll be dope. A new story quest, of course, Xiao's story quest will be available. This Xiao story quest, I remember there was something special about it, but I can't quite remember what it was about. New monsters, Geovishap, Primo Geovishap, so the Vishap, I'm assuming it's going to be Geovishap, but Yeah, so new monsters, new gadgets. The parametric transformer sounds really cool. Enhancement materials can be converted into character XP materials, level up materials, weapon ascension materials by placing them into the transformer to undergo transmutation. My only concern with this is I really hope that this does not cost gold. As long as it doesn't cost gold, that'd be really cool if we actually get the opportunity to level up our characters. That's one of my biggest complaints about this entire game. Literally, just if you spend money on the game, you have to spend more money in order to actually level up all the characters that you pull. And if you don't spend money on the game, then you still you still can't work on most of the characters that you end up pulling anyways. So I'm hoping that this doesn't have like too many limitations, because enhancement materials, like, you can farm endlessly all the enemies that are there throughout the day, and then you just hop into someone else's world. You don't have to worry about resin, you don't have to worry about refills or money or anything like that, even if you're a whale. So being able to just convert that sounds like it's going to be good. And the fact that you get character level up material, the character XP, so that's the levels. Character level up materials, I'm assuming that's ascension, and weapon ascension materials, that's going to be nice too. Because weapon ascension materials, I'm not sure. I'm hoping that that specifically means the ascension materials that you need being like the handcuffs and stuff like that, not necessarily just the regular resources that are in the open world. I'm hoping that that can bypass the restriction of resin. New achievement, transmutation nuclide. New consumable, Dust of Azoth, can convert the elemental type of character ascension materials. Okay, so looks like you'll be able to farm whatever you want and then still be able to level up another character. And I see this a lot with some people. They'll try to level up an ice unit, so they'll farm the cryo flower, but eventually they work on an ice unit, and that ice unit can't be used to fight against the cryo ice vine anymore, like the cryos vine anymore. So they have trouble clearing that boss to begin with. Like, for example, my girlfriend, I have to go into her world and clap the shit out of half the enemies there, because she can't beat the enemies because she leveled up the wrong, like she leveled up only one character, etc., etc. Right? I hope that makes sense. But yeah, I'm fine with that. Archive Edition, Living Beings, records information on enemies defeated and living things caught. New conversion function on crafting bench. Combining some character ascension materials with the dust lets you convert their elemental type. That's going to be good. Travelers profile pages now include achievement progress. Controller support added for devices. Oh, that's cool. Controller support added for devices running iOS 14 or above. Currently, the following controllers are supported: Xbox Wireless, Xbox Elite, PlayStation DualShock, some other Bluetooth wireless controllers designed for iOS. That is dope. You'll be able to play with the controller on your mobile device. That's something that a lot of people were asking about. That's freaking cool. On the weapon enhancement screen, holding the selected material will add it rapidly. Okay, so you don't have to mass click anymore. Awesome. A quick delete function has been added to the mailbox. Does not delete unread mail or mail with unclaimed attachments. Does not delete unread mail. Okay, that's cool. New photography method added for the PS4 version. Take a photo and save it to PS4's local storage in one single action. Yes, I see it. Adjustments to Zhongli. Oh Lord, I really hope. Let's read it. Let's read it together. Original effect causes nearby geo energy to explode, causing the following effects: creates a shield of jade. The shield's damage absorption scales based on Zhongli's max HP and absorbs geo damage 250% more effectively. Deals AoE geo damage. If there are nearby targets with the geo element, it will drain a large amount of geo element from a maximum of 2 such targets. This effect does not cause damage. Causes nearby geo energy to explode. Creates a shield of jade. The shield's damage absorption scales based on Zhongli's max HP. Possesses 150% damage absorption against all elemental and physical damage, so no longer just geo damage. Characters protected by the jailed shield will decrease the elemental resistance and physical resistance of opponents in a small AoE by 20%. What? Characters protected by the Jade Shield Bro, if you have constellations in Zhongli, you're giving a shield, a jade shield, to all your homies. And now you're decreasing their elemental and physical resistance by 20%. Dude, that's crazy. That's actually really good. This effect cannot be stacked. It deals AoE geo damage. Okay, that's fine. If there are nearby targets, it will drain a large amount. Okay, so that is unchanged. So pretty much, he's going to be able to absorb all damage, all different types of damage, excuse me. And now characters that are protected by the Jade Shield will decrease elemental and physical resistance. So those that actually have constellations into Zhongli, specifically the one that actually gives a barrier to your party, will actually be buffing, pretty much buffing everyone in your party, on top of giving them a shield. That's actually really, really cool. Adjustments to his second Ascension talent, Dominance of Earth. Original effect deals additional damage equal to 33% of his HP. Zhongli, post-adjustment, Zhongli deals bonus damage based on his max HP, not 33%. That's interesting. They specifically removed the 33%. Interesting. Oh wait, no, that's a lie. That's a lie. It's just extra. Never mind. It's just unnecessary text. Here it is. Planet Befall still 33%. Okay, normal attack, charge attack, plunging attack damage is increased by 1.39% of max HP. Dominus, Lapidus, Stone, Stele, Resonance, and hold damage is increased by 1.9% of max HP. It's still good. Okay, so they decided to keep that. Alright, so I just looked at the official website to see if this was changed from the original post that they did like 2 months ago, and this is actually unchanged, which means that the buffs that Zhongli is getting ended up actually completely going through, which is really, really, really cool. Adjustments to Mona optimizes Mona's talent. When she is hit, she can use illusory torrent more quickly, as is the case with sprinting for other characters. Adds a new idle animation for Kaya. Okay, optimizes Zhongli's animation under weapons. Resolves issues with aiming mode for bow wielding when obstacles are present nearby, such as characters shaking and off-center shots. Cool. Optimizes precision when firing shots at moving targets. Resolves issues of shaky clothing movements when some characters perform actions such as walking, attacking, skill casting, and sitting. Adjusts combat logic for Dendro Slimes. When a Dendro Slime is hiding relatively far from your location, you will not enter combat mode. Thank God. That was hella annoying. Alright, so let's see this. System Spiral Abyss updates the monster lineup for floor 12. Leyline disorders on floor 12 are adjusted to this floor only. Leyline flow will be normal. Trying to see if there's anything that's like really interesting. Deleted chats will not appear in the chat list. Good. Optimizes the display hierarchy when there are multiple overlapping icons on the map. Good. Optimizes display order of chat column. After entering team setup in co-op mode, the chat column will automatically switch to the team column. Good. That's actually really frustrating for me when you're joining a co-op and then it just loads up text you got from 4 months ago from your friend that doesn't even play the game anymore. Optimizes UI transparency on mobile devices upon entering aiming mode. Optimizes camera gadget. Oh, okay. From version 1.3 onward, extra fragile resin rewards will be included in the BP system, starting from BP level 5. The original rewards provided at these BP levels will be added to the rewards at other BP levels instead, and the total quantity of mystic enhancement that can be obtained will not change. Removes the delete button from the portable waypoint interface of the open world map. That's fine because you can overwrite it anyways, you never really needed a delete. Optimizes the size of the wind glider on the dressing room screen for certain characters. When using a controller, improves refresh rate when switching between tabs in the Paimon's Bargain. Good. Optimizes the experience of moving the crosshair in aiming mode is low. Alright, that's fine. Voiceover optimization adds a reverb to internal monologue voiceover in quest. Character combat voiceover can interrupt idle voiceover. Trying to see if there's anything like really crazy. Increases shield strength. Additionally, characters protected. Oh, the Geo Elemental Resonance will change. Original effect increases resistance to interruption. When protected by a shield, increases attack damage by 15%. Now it will be increases your shield strength by 15%. Additionally, characters protected by a shield will have the following special characteristics. Damage dealt is also increased by 15%. Dealing damage to enemies will decrease their Geo Res by 20% for 15 seconds. So pretty much you're going to be dealing even more damage with, like, say, Zhongli Albedo comp or Zhongli Ningguang comp. That's going to be pretty good. Geo Shields are being adjusted. Geo Shield produced by Zhongli's elemental skill. That's going to be fun. That's good. Yeah, so the Geo Shields that are being adjusted are going to be Geo Shield by Zhongli's elemental skill, Noelle's elemental skill, and the ones produced by picking up a Geo Crystal dropped by a Geo Vishap hatchling, the stupid little roly-polies. Amends the tab for Standard Wish, only the tab has been changed. The Wish contents and rules remain unchanged, so that's good. Optimizes item source descriptions for, like, materials that you just farm. Add the description for the rules. Why is it getting smaller as I, like... the damn text is getting smaller as I'm reading it, like, bro. In order for travelers for a quicker use of elemental burst and more efficient testing experience, the opponents on trial stages drop additional elemental orbs. However, due to our negligence, this effect was not individually listed in the event details, leading some travelers to misevaluate characters based on their trial stage performance. Oh, that's interesting. That is interesting. Adds a description for the rules of elemental orbs drops in the test run. That is actually something that really bugged me. I was expecting, based on the test play of Albedo and Ganyu, that you would actually get a hold of the elemental particles that fast. You're like, I expected to get my elemental burst as fast as I did in trial runs, and I was wondering why I couldn't replicate that in normal play, unless I was doing co-op, in which case you get a lot of elemental particles just straight up in co-op anyways. But it looks like during test runs you actually have an increase in particles, so oof. Yeah, that could definitely cause people to summon for a character and then, like, regret it later. Like, I personally regret summoning for Albedo. Invitation to Mundane Life, Xiao, Diona, Beidou, Xinyan, and then you have the Keqing banner with Bennett, Ningguang, and Barbara. That's going to be coming out eventually. The first banner, when it comes to the actual weapons, Xiao will definitely be coming out with the Primordial Jade Wing Spear, which is going to be good. Primordial Jade Cutter is also going to be coming out. That actually has a different skill than the Jade Wing Spear, which is kind of interesting. So Primordial Jade is not going to be the same across the board. Mihoyo posted the images late, so here are the images. Lantern Rite, Night Sky's Grace. Ooh, I see some fates. May Fortune Find You. 5 Flushes of Fortune. Leyline Overflow. Lantern Lit Sky. So another battle pass coming. I mean, that's pretty much all the news. Apologies that this took so long. This is actually a hell of a lot of news. Holy crap. Let me know in the comments below how deep you guys plan to go in for Xiao. I know some people are wailing. I'm wailing. Yeah, I'm interested to see how deep people are going. But I'm going to leave it at that. Like, comment, and subscribe if you know if y'all enjoyed this video. Y'all have a blessed day, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.